Swadika. Okay folks, so we're in a grocery store. It's called Makro, and it's kind of like a small version of a Costco or a Sam's Club back in the US. So sorry, I don't know how close I had that as I'm walking along. As you notice, there's a guard at the door as you come in. He salutes you. They're very courteous, very friendly people here. Just got to do a little quick grocery shopping, but I wanted you guys to see what it looked like. So let's go. So you can see they have everything here from pots and pans, Coca-Cola, snacks, candies, basically anything you want. Typical grocery store. So let's take a look at these cookies, and I'll show you why it's kind of easy. Come down here and you look at the price tag. That's 135 baht. 135 baht. And everything's in Thai, but you notice that underneath it, it's written in English. So most things in here are written in English, and you can actually, know what you're looking for. So first thing I'm looking for is some beer. Had a tough day. So in their alcohol department, you see the sign up there. The time is limited. So from 2 to 5 in the afternoon, you cannot buy alcohol in a store. Now you can still buy it in a bar or a restaurant, but not in a store. Here's all their warm beers. San Miguel. I do like San Miguel. Huh. Wow. So a case of San Miguel, but they're tall boys. They're tall boys. A case of 12 is 708 baht, which comes out to about $15, $16, something like that, for a case of 12. But those are big ones. Don't really want anything that big. So let's go over here. They've got bottles, San Miguel bottles. Here, this is better. Here's a 6-pack. A 6-pack of 12-ounce cans for 249 baht, which is about $6. As you can see, they have a large fruit and vegetable section here. And almost everything is sold. Look at the size of these carrots, folks. Look at the size of this carrot in my hand. These carrots are massive. Everything here is pretty much sold by the kilo. So that's 17 baht per kilo is what that is. So Leia needs some Leia needs some carrots, so I got to get her. I don't know what I did with the shopping list. That could spell trouble for me, folks. Well, I know she loves carrots. And then you just take them up and have them weighed. Yes. Now we're coming up. We're going to come up to the seafood, the fresh seafood. Look at these huge bushel sacks of garlic, fresh garlic. Look at that. So here comes the fish, the seafood section. And believe it or not, look, you can even get some live fish in here. They got a big tank of live fish, and they'll clean them for you right here. They'll clean them for you right on the spot. And these are all, that's a sea perch. That red ones, those red ones are tilapia. That's what's in that live tank over there. Some more sea perch. But they have some of the weirdest stuff, like this is cuttlefish, much like little squid. These are whole squid, small ones. These are the tails off of giant squid. Of course, they have all kinds of prawns. Shrimp, we call them in the U.S. There's some mackerel. There's giant squid tentacles. And here's giant squid wings. I have no idea what that is. But there's a bunch of baby octopus too. So they sell a little bit of everything in here. Catfish. Some different kind of tilapia. They call these small tuna. Oh, those are little tuna. Like baby tunas. I bet that's really good. And some more weird catfish. So they also have a big frozen food section in here. But you can get everything. They have a big dairy section. But all these frozen foods, all this stuff is mostly, you're not going to be able to hear me from that loudspeaker. They have much like a warehouse style, just like a Costco. But the frozen foods, most of these they get shipped in from someplace else. Like here's some T-bone steak. I have no idea where that comes from. Most of their beef comes from Australia, and you can't really find a good steak in Thailand unless you go to a really nice steakhouse in the big city, and there are several of those in Hua Hin. But this is how their fresh meat comes. You can get some packaged already, but most of it are in big bins just like this. And Leia wants some pork, so I'm going to get some pork loin here. This is the pork loin I'll be picking from. So it's sold by the kilo, so it's 115 baht per kilo, and this is pork loin. So 115 baht is, let's see, 115 baht's about $3. So about $3.25 for 2.2 pounds of pork loin. Pretty damn good price. Now I also need some chicken. Boy, they have some weird stuff too. Pork stomach. I have no idea what a pork stomach is. Beef lip. I don't know what any of that is. Now, their hamburger, they don't really have ground beef like we have in the U.S. It's minced. They call it minced beef. Tastes good. It's just not as finely ground as our hamburger in the U.S. So here's the chicken, and I'm going to buy some of these chicken thighs. So let's pick some chicken thighs. I like to grill these. I put them on the little grill that I bought here. I really like chicken thighs. I'll get about 5 of those. As you can see from the price tag, they're 79 cents a kilo. So 2.2 pounds for 79 baht. I'm sorry, 79 baht is about $2. I'll get one more just for the heck of it. That looks good. Okay. Now we'll get the pork and the chicken weighed up. Now, unfortunately, without my list, I'm screwed. I don't remember the other things we needed. But look at these eggs, folks. So, I don't know how much eggs are in the U.S. right now. They were terrible when I left the U.S. So this is number one. They'd be like grade A large. It's 142 baht for 30 eggs. So 2, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, 30 eggs. Check that. Yeah, that's 30 eggs. So 142 baht for 30 eggs would be about $5 for 30 eggs. See, they have Downy. They have a lot of name brand stuff from the U.S. All this frozen seafood they have. Holy smokes. Squid tubes. Little squids. Frozen crab. Lots of shrimps. But on this aisle here, you can get a lot of different stuff that you would see in the U.S., like Kikkoman soy sauce, for instance. And then in this next aisle, they kind of cater to different Western tastes. So you can find some tortilla chips. You can find the soft tortilla wraps if you want. Make enchiladas. The only thing they don't have, as I showed you in the video when I was packing to come here, you cannot find taco meat seasoning. I haven't been able to find it anywhere. So I brought a dozen packages with me when I came. Spaghetti, all kinds of spaghettis. Some macaroni. There's some Dole fruit. Kind of amazing that Dole is here because they have all this stuff they grow here, those pineapples. But here you've got olives. There's jalapenos for nachos. Here's some McCormick steak sauce, some barbecue sauce by McCormick, Heinz barbecue sauce, mayo, that's something I needed. Glad I saw that. Okay, that was on my list, so I'm glad I found it. Gotta check the date on this. Now their dates are backwards on this, so this is good until January of 24. Okay, that'll work. And that little thing of mayo is 189 baht, so that's going to be about $5.25, $5.30, something like that. $5.30 for that little bottle. So all the stuff that they ship in here, there's some French's mustard. All the stuff that they have to ship here is expensive, and it caters to us foreigners who are willing to spend more than the Thai people, obviously. So anyway, that's basically shopping. I wish I could remember the other items that I needed. I just can't, so I'm going to have to go to the Lotus store, which is kind of like a Target store, once I've found my shopping list. And this is Friday here. Leia's off for the weekend, so we'll probably go to Lotus together, because she always has stuff she wants that she forgets to tell me about. This is the coffee aisle here. Oh, bread. I knew I needed bread. So let's go over to the bakery. I like to make egg sandwiches sometimes in the morning. And that's what I use the mayo for. I like to put a little mayo on my egg sandwich. And we don't go through bad fast here, and it goes bad fast because nothing here has a lot of preservatives in it like it does in the US. So the result being that their bread goes bad. But lucky for me, they sell half loaves. They sell little half loaves of bread. Butterscotch bread, I have no idea what that is. There's whole wheat. There's white bread. That's interesting. Their baked goods are great though. They have wonderful baked goods. Yeah, I'm not going to need more than a half loaf of bread though, so. But I don't see any white bread. The only white bread they have has no crust on it. Butter and caramel bread. Gosh. So I guess I'm going to get stuck. I may get stuck buying a whole loaf of bread, folks. Which that looks like that's going to be the case. Which is okay. I keep it in the refrigerator. So 38 baht for a whole loaf of bread. That's about 70 cents. Okay, anyway. Let's get out of here. You have to buy this beer before 2 o'clock or they can't sell it to you. So, and it looks like she's open down there. And there's a traffic jam because they have to check everything on the way out and stamp your little receipt. Swadee Krab.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Bye.
And that, folks, got some new cars for sale here. So that, folks, is a trip to the local grocery store, the local Makro, which is, as I stated earlier, it's like a mini Costco. Looks like a big warehouse, just like a Costco does. Anyway, that's it. Hope you enjoyed it.